League action for you this afternoon. It's the Colorado Rockies and the Boston Red Sox. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Boston Red Sox.
All right, first pitch coming up. And on the hill in this one, Garrett Crochet. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, you're going to see good velocity between the four-seam fastball and the cutter. Better be ready to hit. It's going to be fairly straight, but just because it's straight doesn't mean it's easy to get the barrel on it.
So in now for Colorado, Brenton Doyle.
Fielder, Brenton Doyle.
That's a little high. And we're underway. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Yeah, that's fouled off.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
And that one fouled off. One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes. Ball, that's out.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Pitch misses, and the count now even up. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Shortstop, Ezekiel
and the batter
Tovar.
now, Ezekiel Tovar. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Oh, the throw is wild.
0-1's the count.
That catches the corner. That one just misses, and that's ball 1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one ripped. That's down. One hops off the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
Here's Michael Tolia. First pitch misses. Man at second. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter.
Here's Bryant now.
Bryant.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Runner at second, 2 down. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. The throw in. And he's out. Touchdown, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Back in Boston. And pitching here today, Germán Marquez.
Well, the big thing is that the way he holds his curveball, it's more of a knuckle curve, and because of that, it's less predictable in terms of the break for the hitter. That makes it that much harder to hit this guy.
Bottom of the first. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder, Jarren Duran. And he lays down a bunt. And that's foul. Line drive to short and caught. Here's a check of the Red Sox lineup put together by manager Alex Cora. Already trailing by a run in this one. They'll be looking to get on the scoreboard early on as well.
Well, it's just the 1 run, so not too big a hill to climb. But, yeah, if they can answer back in this inning or at least in the next couple, that'll maybe settle everyone into this ball game, and that includes their own starter on the mound.
Next offering upstairs. That one
3
missed.
balls, no strike.
And that's in for a strike. In there at the knees. And now it's 3-2.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch. And I tell you what, he earned that ball.
Man aboard, and here is Devers. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. And that misses. Ball 1. And a pitch. Fought off foul. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Bregman at first, 1 gone. Good job to fight that one off. Squirts away a little bit. Man at first, 1 away. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. And it is gone. That'll fire up the dugout. And they jump out front. It's 2-1.
He ran the count full and saved his best swing for last. That was a battle, and he won. Well, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Now batting Tristan Casas. And it's caught for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
2 down, bases empty. Here's Story now.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Right through there for a strike. Hit in the air, center field. Doyle moving under it. Hauls it in to end the inning. 2 runs for Boston on the home run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And welcome back to the ballpark.
The Rockies,
new inning getting
fielder,
started.
Nolan
Now here's
Jones.
Nolan Jones. Crochet back to work.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That one misses, and that's ball 1. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boog, he's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players questioning the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
So many things I'm trying to say when I'm writing, and I find myself simply fighting the pen instead of igniting and inciting people to write what they feel.
Tyro Estrada to the plate. And that's a little bit high. And that is ball 1.
That's ball 2.
Just
Outside, that's a ball.
missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
That's ball 4. Tried another sweeper, but couldn't find a zone.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no
Batting
strikes,
eighth,
but
right fielder,
now at least he gets a
Sean
fresh start
Bouchard.
against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Sean
Counts
Bouchard,
1-0.
the next to hit, takes ball 1. Bouchard goes 6 feet 3 inches, 28 years old. Usually in left, but today he's starting in right field. Can't find it here.
Outside.
That's 6 straight balls.
Well, the big play, in my opinion, from right field is that throw from right field to third base. Longest one in the game, and you got to have a pretty strong arm. Hopefully he can play that one hop nicely if he has an opportunity to throw out a runner.
That
Ball,
one
that's
misses,
inside.
and that's ball 3. There's the strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Bregman settles underneath it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 down.
Batting 9th, catcher Jacob Stallings.
Jacob Stallings now.
Ball, that's off
Outside,
the plate.
ball 1. Step off throw to first.
He's in.
Estrada back in on a dive. There's a strike. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Line to left, and that's the third out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and one left on base. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Rockies 1. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the DH, Masataka Yoshida. One of the best in the game against right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, that's another story. Singy, is this more common today? Guys really only succeeding against pitchers throwing from a specific side?
I think it's because you just don't get a very long trial period anymore. I mean, with the analytics and the numbers, teams are looking for instant success with the lineups that they construct. So if you don't figure it out quickly against certain types of pitchers, you're just not.
There's a swing and a drive. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. That's hard hit on the line. Makes the grab on the run. Runner tags at second, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone here. Pitchers looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping to keep that runner at third.
And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Doyle makes the catch. Runner tags for home. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time, and they cut down the run to end the inning.
Top half of the third inning. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Brenton Doyle. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. There's the strike up high. 0-1. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
And there's a ball.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
That missed by a lot. And now it's 3-2. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
There's Ryan McMahon now. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. On the ground to third. Devers sends it across to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third. Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. He doubled home a run in his first AB.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
2 out, space is empty. That one is blasted left field towards the monster. Into the monster seats and gone. He sends it out of here. It's 2-2. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Tolia in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
Tied up here in the early going. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 2. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Fights that one away, still 1-2. 2 outs. This one in the air, right field. Abreu. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. The Rockies get one by way of the long ball. 2-2 game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. As we go to the last of the third. Now at the plate, Cedar Rafaela.
Cedar Rafaela.
Ball inside.
And a foul ball. This one high in the air to left center. Doyle hauls it in for the out. And there's one away.
Now batting left fielder.
Now batting Jaron Duran. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Nope, that's inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Just missed. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Scoops it up barehanded. It's there, and that's a great play.
Good fastball and on the hands makes the swing a little defensive. It jammed him up right there.
And now it's Alex Bregman. Walked his first time. Outside low, and that's ball 1. And another ball. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Rafael Devers would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Fastball for a strike.
We got full count.
Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Bregman leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that one fouled off. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. That one is upstairs.
2 strikes.
On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the last half of the third. That's outside, and the count is even 2-2. That one missing inside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
Tristan Casas in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And stepping in for Boston, Tristan Casas. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Just missed.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
First and second, 2 down. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. And it's gone. And now they're out front. It's 5-2. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Swung on, belted. And that one hops the wall. And that's a 2-out double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
at second, 2 down. Masataka Yoshida will hit next. Doubled his first time up. That one catches the zone, and it's 0-1. Two outs and one in scoring position. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Sox get 3 on the homer. It's now 5-2. It's Major League Baseball on the show. All set for the start of the inning.
The Rockies,
Here's Bryant
the designated hitter, Chris Bryant.
You know, Singy, they talk about Red Sox Nation, but there is something to that because the Boston Red Sox aren't just about Boston or Massachusetts. It's that whole New England area. So you're talking about Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Northern Connecticut. There's a whole segment of the country that is locked in on the Boston Red Sox pitch to pitch throughout the summer. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him, man. The cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Jones batting with one down takes a strike.
They travel really well, and I think Red Sox fans are sprinkled all over the country.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now batting, second baseman, Thairo Estrada.
Thairo Estrada digging in for the Rockies. He reached out a walk his first time. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Jones leads off first with one away. Next pitch, not close, up high. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one ripped left field. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Now batting, right fielder, Sean Bouchard.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Sean Bouchard. Flied out his first time. Swinging a foul straight back. That one misses, and 1-1. The Red Sox leading by 3, top half of inning number 4. Swings through that one.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So one left for Colorado. They trail at 5-2. Bottom of the 4th. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Lucas Gilbreth appears to be getting loose. Alexander also getting ready. In the air, right side. Bouchard has a beat on it. And there's one down.
Now batting, the catcher, Connor Wong.
Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. That one misses, and it's 1-0. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Up and in, 2-1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
One down, base is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And that's too high. This to third, and that one handled. Zips it across. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat.
For the Red Sox, center fielder Ceddanne.
2 outs, base is empty. Ceddanne Rafaela getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That pitch gets the inside corner. 0-1. Fouled off left side. Two outs. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Red Sox go down quietly, and it remains 5-2. Back here at Fenway, ready now for the 5th inning. Now the Rockies catcher, Jacob Stallings. Stallings, a former Gold Glove winner, 35 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. Devers hauls it in for the out.
Oh, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him. Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
That one off the mark, and it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Abreu has this one sized up, reaches over the wall, and he's got it.
Next for Colorado, third baseman Ryan McMahon.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. Got all of that one. And they cut into the deficit. It's 5-3.
Things might get pretty interesting if they keep connecting on pitches like that. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Tovar in the box again. Takes a strike. Red Sox by 2. Next offering upstairs.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle, and with 2 outs, 1 swing can put you right back in this ball game.
There's a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And it's even up. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Full count.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And they'll do it again. Goes down looking. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now a 5-3 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Scott Alexander.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Now the left fielder,
Leading
Jaron
off
Duran.
for the Red Sox, left fielder, Jaron Duran.
That one in there across the letters.
You know, these Red Sox putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Ball.
Next pitch misses way outside. Hard hit left side. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Now batting, second baseman, Alex Bregman.
Now it's Alex Bregman. That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
1 down, base is empty. Foul ball. Red Sox leading it by 2. Right through there for a strike. Look out! And it hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch.
Now batting,
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. He's already homered in this game. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1.
Little chopper rolls foul. got him looking. Now 2 out.
Clearly looking out over the plate on
Now
that outer
batting,
third, and that
first
pitch
baseman,
finished
Tristan
right down the middle,
Casas.
just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
And here's the first baseman, Tristan Casas. He's already homered here in this one. And that's a fair ball. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Waste
Now
no time
batting,
there. Smash
shortstop,
that one through the
Trevor
infield for the knock.
Story.
When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here's Trevor Story now. 1 for 2. Fouled off. He was late. Two aboard, 2 outs. Gets the call. That is strike 2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball. First and second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Not close with that one. It's 2-2.
The count is full.
Masataka Yoshida waiting to bat for the Red Sox. Three-two. Hot shot to third. That ends the frame. Boston strands a pair, and it remains 5-3.
Now pitching
We're
for the Red
back,
Sox.
and they make a change to start the
Number
6th.
25.
The new pitcher, Josh
Josh
Winkowski.
Winkowski.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Leading off for the Rockies.
And now the first baseman, Michael Tolia. That misses. Ball 1. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Justin Slayton up and throwing. Chapman also throwing. To the right side. Tosses to first. One up, one down.
Now batting, designated hitter Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. And there's a foul ball. Out to short. Story tosses to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Now batting, left fielder Nolan Jones.
Here's the left fielder, Nolan Jones. Just missed.
Ball 1, no strikes.
To third. Slides, but he can't come up with it.
That's back-to-back singles for him.
Up
Not much to
next
this
for
one other than
Colorado,
just a willingness to go the other
second
way
baseman
and put the ball in
Estrada.
play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Tyro Estrada. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Line drive. It drops in. Gets away a little bit.
Couple of singles back-to-back. Solid
right
swing
fielder,
from start to
Sean
end.
Bouchard.
On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Sean Bouchard digging in for the Rockies. 0 for 2 in this one. And that's a little high.
Count 1-0.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And a strike on the outside edge.
1-1.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Safe. Back within 1. It's 5-4.
Stringing them together. That's 3 hits in a row. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
First and second, 2 outs. And here's the catcher, Jacob Stallings. That clips the zone, and that's strike 1. Estrada on second. Bouchard at first. 2 out of the inning. And fouled off. Stays alive. Out there to center. Rafaela makes a nice running catch. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's down to 1 at 5-4. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
But my mojo right and my motor right. So I roll the dice. So I seize the day. I'm blowing up.
Back down for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Lucas Gilbreth.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game, so stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida.
Masataka Yoshida.
Close, but called the ball. Ball 1.
1-0.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
The lefty, the 1-0.
Ball upstairs.
Just
Upstairs.
missed. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, just came apart right
Now
there. A
batting,
4-pitch
right
walk,
fielder,
and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by
Abreu.
swinging at something out of the zone.
Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. Fastball is outside.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
That one outside. Now 2-0.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Foul ball there. Next offering is downstairs. That one fouled off. Runner at first with no outs here. Got him. One away, bottom of the 6th. Connor Wong
Now
up next for the Red Sox.
catcher, Connor Wong.
Just missed. And another ball.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
And a big swing and a miss.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Close but called a ball. And that's ball 3. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Line drive, knocks it down. Fires to second for 1. But no throw to first as he'll hold on to it.
Sweet play there. Not sure he needed the barehanded, but third baseman loved making that play.
Cedar Rafaela digs in now. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Swing and a foul out of play. And that one inside and it hit him. Back to the top of the lineup. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran. 0 for 3 in this one.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
And that is out of play. Two on, 2 outs. That one ripped but foul. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the Red
back.
Sox.
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Justin Slate.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Leading off
Back
for
to the top
Rockies,
of the order now. And the batter now,
Doyle.
Brenton Doyle. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Yeah, that's fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
So up next, Ryan McMahon. Pitch is in there. It's 0-1. One down, base is empty. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. And it sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
Next for Colorado, Ezequiel Tovar. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. With the tying run at second, here in the top half of inning number 7. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Fought off foul. This to center field, and it falls. They're waving McMahon home. He's safe. It's 5-5.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to